Strikes are being carried out in Iran today after Iran's supreme leader was killed in a massive U.S. and Israeli military operation on Saturday. As Christian Benavidez reports, Iran has retaliated against U.S. military bases in the region, and protests have broken out at a U.S. embassy and consulate.
The U.S. and Israel launched more strikes today on Iran after taking out the country's supreme leader, dictator Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, and many of Iran's senior leaders. On Saturday, U.S. Central Command released video showing cruise missiles firing from an American warship and fighter jets taking off.
And this is all a precursor for follow-on strikes over the next, I would suggest, probably 2 weeks, where we go after the other targets that didn't need the surprise that the targeting of the Iranian leadership did.
Overnight, a cloud of smoke could be seen rising in Tehran, while this was the scene in Tel Aviv after a missile strike. On Sunday, tear gas was fired as protesters gathered outside the U.S. Embassy in Baghdad, and several protesters were killed outside a U.S. consulate in Pakistan. There were also celebrations around the world, including in Los Angeles, the largest diaspora of Iranians in the U.S.
Every single people in Iran knew that the only way that this regime is going to go away is that to attack them.
And across the U.S., anti-war protests. Hundreds marched near the White House and in New York City.
We organized today because ultimately we recognize that the American people are overwhelmingly against these foreign acts of aggression.
President Trump warned Iran against more retaliatory strikes, writing, "We will hit them with a force that has never been seen before."
All right, so there were no reports of American casualties after 24 hours of U.S. and Israeli strikes on Iran. Those strikes continued into Sunday, along with retaliatory missile fire targeting U.S. bases across the Middle East.